This is AREAA's Noodletown, a show all about food, culture, and neighborhood. I'm Jacki Ueng.
This is Jim Park.
And we are in National City, also known as Filipino Town in San Diego.
This is one of the most densely populated Filipino community in the country. And we're really very authentic. The Filipino community has been here in this area for a long, long time. Good stuff, so let's have some of that.
Let's go. San Diego, known as a beautiful county filled with a thriving community of luxurious homes, surfers, historic districts, and sun, has a side that many may not have explored. Leave it up to Noodletown to land in National City, or fondly called Filipino Town, the highest concentration of Filipino Americans in San Diego. Jim and I visit our friends for some unforgettable experience on food, culture, and neighborhood. Little did we expect, we had a whole feast waiting upon us. So this is your favorite, the kare-kare?
Yes.
What's inside of it besides peanuts?
Pork, you know, and it just depends on who cooks it. You know, they can put all kinds of internal organ in there. The best thing with it is to eat it with bagoong. So it's like a shrimp paste, you know, it has like a salty taste to it, and you put them together, it tastes so good. So this is the shrimp paste. You gotta get a little bit of the pork and then put shrimp paste on top of it. Yeah, you don't waste anything, even the skin. You have to eat them all.
I have no problem with that. This is really good.
With the shrimp paste, huh?
Because the pork is kind of sweet, and the sauce with the peanut makes it a little bit sweet, but this kind of saltiness just adds like a whole new dimension to it. Right. So do you guys remember doing this growing up, or is
yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely when we have big parties, when we have fiesta, birthdays, graduation, that's like, you know, you look forward to it.
It's Noodletown, but we're going to do pig first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can try
sounds
Noodle
good.
later.
Let's see how she does it.
Oh my.
How easy.
There you go.
Look at that.
Do you guys ever eat the head?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah. And you gotta eat it with your hand. That's how we do it back home. And they always serve it with a banana leaf, you know, because that serves as your plate. So everybody just go in there and eat with their hands, and you know, a little bit of rice.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Is it crunchy?
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Wow. So good. We're changing the name for this show. We're going to change it to Lechon Town. No Noodle Town.
Yeah.
All right.
Now on to Filipino desserts plus for some dessert. National City, residence for many Filipino Americans in San Diego, is also home to rows of Filipino restaurants and bakeries that serve dishes from various regions of the Philippines. What are some of your most popular desserts here?
I would say the turon, the fried bananas that I was showing you earlier.
Okay.
I think that's our number one, you know, seller.
Shall we try it?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I mean, we make it like this, like where it's rounded, like an egg roll. But other restaurants, they'll make it like if you go to the Philippines, you won't see it like this.
What's inside?
Banana.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
fried.
So it's kind of healthy.
Yes.
Before the sugar and deep frying.
Of course, sweet. Okay, try it.
Thank you. So I'm gonna try this rice cake thing. Ooh, it smells good. Nice and sweet and banana-y.
It's banana leaf.
Yeah.
Banana.
So I just unwrap it, and do I just eat it, or do I use a fork?
Don't eat the banana leaf.
Okay. Ooh, this looks so good. Oh wow. I usually don't like dessert, but I think I like it because it's made with rice. It's more like a full-on entree.
It's really good. I'm not sure how healthy it's for you, but it feels healthy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Spain's colonization of the Philippines began in 1521 and ended in 1898 when the Treaty of Paris was signed, marking the end of the war between Spain and the United States. Shortly after that, the Philippines became a U.S. territory but gained her independence from the United States in 1902.
What's that? It's $3.50 for all this. What a good deal.
So far we've gone to Porky's Lechon, which is roasted pig, literally the whole pig. We went to Filipino's Dessert Plus, and now we're at Kayle's Hits, which is apparently all the street food, which gets me the most excited.
Yeah, this is the authentic street food that people in Philippines eat, and we're really excited to taste it.
Do you have any idea what's in there?
I have no idea. Apparently some very scary things. No, I'm not that scary, but really yummy stuff that I would normally not eat, but I'm gonna try some. Why not, right?
Between 1900 to 1946, various groups of Filipino migrants flocked to San Diego. Mostly young Filipino men who enlisted in the United States recruiting offices from the Philippines.
The other thing that you know that you're in a really Filipino restaurant is that there's a mural of Manny Pacquiao. Of course. Thunder over the Philippines.
Thunder.
Most of these young men join the U.S. Navy for a better life and to send money back to the Philippines to help their families.
We're in the islands now.
Caramel?
Thank you.
Caramelized type of like water.
It's so refreshing.
Is it good?
Gizzard. Oh, I love
Gizzard.
Gizzard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
The thing is, don't tell him what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Eat it,
let's eat it.
otherwise
Because
you
he
won't.
almost grabbed.
Yeah.
What exactly is gizzard? Is it like a liver or a kidney?
Yeah, it's
So it's where they store like crap.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
So think about it. I mean, if you have turkey and you actually have the gravy,
Yeah.
gizzard is part of it. Part of the gravy. It's all.
Kind of
So
like
this is
how.
gizzard.
That's the gizzard.
It's famous?
Oh, I don't know. I guess. On the streets, yeah.
Wait, they're not both gizzards, right? This is gizzard. This is something else. Or they're both gizzards.
I think they're both gizzards.
Oh no, those are the intestines.
Intestines?
I knew it tastes a little different.
Pork and beef. Yeah.
Oh. Pork and beef? Which one's pork and which one's beef?
This one pork, this one's beef.
This is, turns out to be not gizzard, but intestines. That's all right. It's in the same vicinity.
All internal.
It's the same.
Due to its close proximity to 32nd Street, where most of the U.S. naval fleet is docked, National City became home to these Filipinos and their families. Shortly thereafter, another wave of migrants from the Philippines came to the U.S., this time precipitated by American entrepreneurs looking for cheaper labor.
I haven't had one since I was a little kid.
Really? Go for it.
I just kind of freaks me out, but I've never had one. It's good.
A balut is a developing duck embryo that is boiled alive and eaten in the shell. In the Philippines, balut eaters prefer salt or chili mixture to season their eggs, savored for the balance of textures and flavors. Tina is teaching me the proper steps. First, you sip the broth surrounding the embryo before the shell is fully peeled, and then you proceed to the yolk and young chick inside can be eaten.
There you see the juice. So what they do is they just
Small chicken. And yung
drink the soup.
The white thing is softer. So
This is oh, you can eat this, right? Yeah. So that's the whole chick. You see there's some hair. It's underdeveloped.
This is the yolk.
eventually
Yeah, eventually it's the yolk. So it just depends on, you know, how they incubate it.
Believe it or not, in the Philippines, balut have recently entered the trendy cuisines by being served as appetizers in restaurants, cooked adobo style, fried in omelets, or even used as filling in baked pastries. Out of all the wild things I've ate before, I will admit this one was the most bizarre. I literally chickened out.
Yeah, but a little bit.
It's not so bad. Okay.
This is step one.
Step one. Just this yellow part, huh? Tastes like egg yolk.
It's like egg yolk. That's right.
All right.
Jacki eating balut.
right, we'll stop there. Because National City has been long established as a place for many Filipino Americans, the businesses that you see here, particularly the food industry, is reflective of the makeup of the community. All right, so this is a pancit malabon.
Yes.
And how do we start? Just dig in?
Just dig in. Dig! You gotta make sure all of the components are there. You know, the egg, the shrimp, and put a little bit of the lemon.
Do I eat it with this?
How does it taste?
Very good.
Good, huh? There's the cheese in the bibingka. Makes it tastier, so you gotta try the one with the cheese. This is our pizza back home. There you go.
Coconut?
Yes. So again, Philippines, rice and coconut.
And bananas.
And bananas, that's right. There you go, that's Filipino style.
Jim and I had a great time in National City.